Hey, this is Luis Martin, the art engineer, and we're trying something really fancy. So you guys, it's so important to have people that support you in everything you do or in some things that you do. Elvis just kind of maneuvered this for me. You see the little screen, the big screen? I mean, it's great. I don't have that kind of patience, but he made that happen. So I hope you have someone around you that supports you and does things for you. If not, well, we're here, so let's collage. I have two exciting magazines. I have Bazaar and I have Elle with Jane Fonda on the cover and looking amazing. So let's play. All right, so spring is in the air. It feels nice. Is the music too low, too high? What's going on? I turned it off now. There we go. All right, so spring is in the air and it's just beautiful outside. We were actually literally just outside drinking tea in the middle of the street on a sunny spot we found. This is really beautiful. Let me play with this. Oh wow, look at that. All right, gorgeous, fun stuff. Oh man, so it's really exciting when, look how beautiful this image is. It's really exciting when the commercials are new. So this is all new Dolce & Gabbana advertising. It's funny when this means something to you. So let's just play. So remember, this is always a good place to start, right? So when you are looking through your magazine, tear out the things that move you, that excite you. They don't have to make sense. You don't have to have a plan. Just go towards what excites you. This always excites me. Thank you, Ralph Lauren. This is exciting. This shade of brown is exciting. All right, I'm already getting really excited. So let's play with what we got. One more thing. Okay, let's do it. So I have my blade here, and I'm just gonna start with these guys because this really was exciting. So it's April. You should have received some of your April collage kits. Not all of them are out, but most of them. And yeah, if you guys want to support this project, become a member. And if not, you can also just buy a one of collage kit. So I'm just gonna play with this. Sometimes when you get repeated advertising in magazines, it's nice to play with them and repeat them on themselves. So I'm gonna, look at that. It kind of creates a weird mirrored effect, which I really dig. So I'm just gonna marry that. And you can't even tell, right? But that's okay. But maybe I wanna be a little bit more obvious with it. So maybe I'll move it over here. Yeah. That's what I'll do. So you saw I pulled out my CD. I love my CD. I don't know what it was from, but it is such a good template. You can also, of course, use your plates, your cups. Love it. Can I tell you, I have been getting so many amazing messages and images of artists that just started collaging, and they say that, you know, thank you for inspiring me and getting me collaging, and that means a lot to me. So thank you for sharing. But it also just realizes how much we have inside of us, right? That just wants to come out. And all I'm doing is I'm presenting you a door. If you choose to open that door, that's up to you. And I'm really happy that a lot of you have taken it, this opportunity to collage and open the door. Ooh, yes, this is so bizarre and cool. I love it. I'm digging the song too. All right, we're in a good place. Let's do this. So sometimes when you are doing this, my thing, I like to make it kind of, you know, cohesive, and I like it to speak to it. This is just the beginning, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but I would like for some of this element to be here. So maybe I'll rescue some of this. And I bet you that we're gonna find this in our other magazine because that's what they do. See, this one was already there. Ooh, check that out. Okay. Well, we find Dolce & Gabbana. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a different one. Same model, but different image, but the color palette is the same. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tear that up. And I'm just gonna take a nice little swath of it. here we go. Is that cool or is that cool? Yeah, that's cool. All right. This music sounds so good to me right now. I've heard it so many times and it sounds so beautiful right now. I think it's the weather, I'm telling you, it's getting everybody in such a good mood. All right, so let's play with the other cuttings. So I was really drawn to this color because it reminds me of my own skin. It reminds me of just beautiful brown. Same thing with this, right? Oh, so beautiful. And this image is just gorgeous. So let's play. Let me release this person from the paper. Something, who is it, Michelangelo used to say about his sculptures? Did I get that reference right? I stopped caring about art history a long time ago, but I think he said that. Somebody said that. At any rate, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna release this character from the paper, give it new life, and see where it takes us. And I love that it's an androgynous person. Isn't that beautiful? So like I said, I really do hope you are cool and can recognize good people to surround yourself around. You know, I'll let you into a little secret. When I first met my husband and he was very supportive, I was like, why? Like, why on earth? Because it just wasn't, you know, it wasn't what I was used to. And now I really wish everyone had an Elvis. So get yourself an Elvis. Don't tell him I said that. All right, I like this. All right, so you guys are gonna see me sweat because I'm already starting to feel it. What happens when I get in the zone? I also recommend that, you know, I started doing these collages with these comic books that I sent people of the Peanuts gang, and I try to get rid of everything that's, you know, recognizable as far as the Peanuts gang, but I took the time and I took out all of the thought bubbles, and that was so meditative, my goodness. So I recommend when you have a chance, cut something very specifically, very methodical, and see what happens. Oh, check this out. That's cool. Okay. The only thing I'm not liking here is the contrast. I wish there was more contrast because that really kind of sets it on fire and shows you stuff, right? So let's keep that regardless of contrast because I think it's such a powerful image already. Oh, and you know what? I saw something that caught my eye in here. Or was it the other one? It was the other one. I'm always drawn to this. Look at that. Isn't that just like, what? So let's cut that. And I have a hole puncher that is a square. Let me get that. It's somewhere back here. Voila. Okay, so just to break up a little bit of the round pattern, because, you know, I think sometimes the best thing to do is disrupt a pattern, right? I mean, and that also works in life. So if you can disrupt a pattern, see what happens. I'm going into one of my collage therapy sessions right now with you. See, normally I would cover the face, but I love that this is an Asian person and we need more images, beautiful images of Asian people, especially androgynous Asian people. So we'll see. Because this is such a powerful way of taking space and showing up, especially if it represents you in some way, right? I really connect with the androgyny aspect of this. I really connect with the otherness of it, which is really exciting to me. It's also giving me some like tarot vibes, right? I added these little squares and they kind of look like spades or something. And you'll notice it's not square, it's more of a rectangle, which is fine, but you have to think about your substrate or a frame that you might want to put it in. The other day I did a collage therapy session with a group of teachers, and they blew my mind. Most of them made a collage that took all of the table. Like normally people, including myself, collage within the substrate that I give you or the piece of paper, but these teachers just went whoosh, like they were ready, they were ready to like manifest. So I think of that now, and I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do that? Gee, this is really exciting. I think this is almost a collage, you guys. All right, let's look a little bit more into the magazine and see what might bring more to this. And I don't want to think about it too much because I don't want, oof. So this is already a collage, isn't it? Look at that. This is beautiful. Maybe we can play with that at some point. That's a nice pattern. What do you subscribe to? Let me know what magazines you use. I'd love to hear what you get inspired by. I know a lot of people use National Geographics. I just got a bunch of Playboy and Playgirls, which should be exciting. Although a lot of the images from the 80s are very saturated in orange, which isn't very fun. Look at that. So we'll see. I'm gonna make a collage kit for adults only. Oh, so beautiful. I mean, you're down, you're feeling bad. Just look at this. I mean, a baby's face. Oh, look at that drawing. Oh, that's cool, but I can't use that. It doesn't feel right. Okay, a flat. Maybe, I think sometimes my go-to is a solid color. Always feels good. Always feels good. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Yes, this is a beautiful. Okay, here we go. Got it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a pattern, right? Duh. I got a letter and I kind of like it. I love words. Let's see if we can play with this, you guys. We're almost there, but we're not in a hurry, right? It's all about the process. Yeah. And this just adds kind of like some fun, data, arbitrary symbolism. It's kind of fun. So again, it kind of creates this, the way I have it now, I like it because it kind of creates this broken pattern, right? There's three, but oh, interesting. I didn't take the space between her arm, but you can't really tell. But we're gonna sell a fantasy. I'm gonna take it out. I'm never a perfectionist, only when it comes to this. So look, easy peasy. I have a small little cutting mat. I can just put it under without having to take it off of the paper. Because we're trying to sell this fantasy here. Voila. See? I mean, I don't think anyone will notice that, but I will sleep better at night knowing that I've sold this fantasy properly. Okay, yes. Oof, that's cool too. Okay. So this is kind of fun, right? This is kind of a fun image. A lot of mystique, a lot of integrity. So this is what I do once I'm done, but I mean, this is just such a striking image that we can just talk about it already, right? There's a lot of mystique, there's a lot of power in this person's gaze. So I really like the vibes that I'm getting from this. And I want to create more of this in the world, right? Right now we need power. which is why I really feel collage is so important. It's a movement. It's absolute power to be able to create imagery in which you see yourself reflected, imagery that gives you inspiration. I mean, I always think back to the power of image. When I think about the power of image, I always think back to Sinead O'Connor. So no matter what you feel about religion or whatever, but she went on Saturday Night Live and ripped a picture of the Pope. And that's power. Like, when that, she could have made a collage with that, right? But she was already singing, that was her art. But taking an image and ripping it and adding a chicken's body to a dictator or whatever is power. And you have that, you can do that, right? And just, you can do that on the other side of the coin. You can take your head, rip it off, and put it on a horse or something that inspires you, that gives you power, or you on top of all of the beautiful things you want in your life. Same amount of power. I'm done. So this is my collage, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. So basically, like I was saying, this is a collage of power. This is a collage of grace. And I want more of this in my life. And I just made a collage of it. So I'm glad we got to hang out. Please follow us. We're on Instagram now. I'm a little slow at putting things, but we are at collage.dream.com. If you want to support this project, please go to collagedream.com and get a kit. Subscribe to the kit membership, where you'll get tons of great stuff, including playlists. And that's it. I am Luis Martin, the art engineer. Really, really having fun and enjoying this collage adventure with you.